Does the avoidant always come back? And do they always start to regret after losing you? As an avoidant myself, the answer that you need to hear right now, if you are stuck in a loop with an avoidant, is this. I'm actually not even trying to be funny. The thing you need to ask yourself seriously, is this person an avoidant or just an asshole? The reason why this is important is because you need to reframe and learn to get out of the anxious loop that you're constantly in with yourself and with the avoidant. The constant push-pull, the constant chasing, right? As an avoidant myself, who's a fearful avoidant, who wants the depth, but also runs from it. Let me tell you this, there is nothing that you can do with a person who does not want to grow, who does not want to be a better person. Because the thing you need to understand is we keep talking about how to win the game with the avoidance, but you're not going to win a game with someone who's most comfortable by pulling back and feels the safest in their nervous system when they can retract, especially with the dismissive avoidant. They feel the safest when they can pull back and be alone. And that, if you're anxious, is when you are the most triggered. And if you have a person who does not want to grow or be a better person or show up for you, there is nothing to win with this person. Ask yourself, how much do I know about this person? How long has it been? Has it been months and months or even years of the same on and off cycle? Does this person keep coming back to me because there's something that they can't let go of? And am I unfortunately romanticizing that phase? The truth is, avoidants fall in love just as much as the anxious person. But that doesn't mean it's good for you, good for them, or that it's the right love. I can say, as someone who's been avoidant my entire life, I have never dated one single person who could come out and say, I was so manipulated. I was so confused for months and months and months because I'm actually not an asshole. I'm not trying to gain anything from you. I'm actually doing work on myself. I don't want to be stuck in the wounds of attachment styles, and I don't want to play a game. I just don't. So if you're dealing with someone who's most comfortable in the game, and you're sitting there confused time after time after time, maybe it's time to stop analyzing their attachment styles and start looking at your own and say, if I had standards and boundaries that were up here and you couldn't just get through, and I don't mean about things they do for you or blah, 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 blah. I mean boundaries for your soul where you say, I am not willing, no matter what, how much it hurts, I am not willing to lower my standards because of my own attachment style, because of my own trauma, because of my own wounds, because I deserve better than that. So are you still constantly confused? Are you constantly in the phase of longing, dopamine, cortisol spikes? Are you not being given any answers? Is the person not trying to do any growth on themselves? Are they not consistently showing up for you? Then you have your answer, because then they are there fully selfishly for themselves. And that's when you need to turn around and say, how can I now look at every single wound and insecurity they are mirroring deeply within me? Because everything you think can only be fixed through them choosing you or through them giving you anything can only be fixed within yourself. And the funny thing is, most avoidants are way more scared and long way more deep inside for commitment, for loyalty, for all of these things. An avoidant isn't an avoidant because they don't have trauma or because they just want to be casual. No, 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 not at all. But you have to be careful that you don't start to analyze them to the point where you think fixing them will fix you, because it won't. Again, is this person an asshole to me or just an avoidant that's actually trying to show up? Because there's no reason to keep having discussion and to keep analyzing if they are not willing to grow, if they are not showing up. Most importantly, for their own growth. So let's face it, he's probably just an asshole.